And hopefully if this is done right, it should connect. It did. Good. And now up top, over here. Yeah, we cut it off a bit, but place the wires over here. Over there. Hi, Lugia again. I have to make my way over here. Windmill is 1, 2, 3 are fully built. The Pokemon 2000 music just came into my head every time I see Lugia. Da, 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 da. Anyway. There you are, Ditto. Well done. Yeah, check it out. It's super awesome. Very amazed. Ta-da! Windmill sweet. Anyway, Ditto. Oh, and there went Lugia. Thank you, Cubone. I won't deny the windmills are a little close to each other, so that's me annoying for a while. But I'll move them eventually. This is just to get power in the area. Speaking of which... Oh no. Oh no. Ah! No, I planned, but that worked out anyway. I'll connect the other one eventually, but that should be over the power we needed. Because just with one wheel connected, now it's 20. Oh yeah, lots of electricity. We're good. Incredible! You complete part 5 of the Team Initiation Challenge. You must be pretty skilled if you manage to charge us with electricity. No one's come this far before. I'm sure you're eager for that reward. Here you go. The Soul Light Badge. Pretty sweet, right? With that badge, you're supposedly more likely to find your favorite ice cream flavor. And the Blue Light. Complete all the intermediate level tasks for the Team Initiation Challenge. It's also number 5, I believe. So, 3 left. Oh. Second light. You're one step closer to becoming a member of our team. I've got to start getting ready for your welcome party. There's only a bit left to do for the Team Initiation Challenge. Once you finish, you'll be full-fledged team member. Without further ado, Team Initiation Challenge Part 6. 4 industrial beds, 4 light resort lights, and 4 office desks. I think I can make these. Stylish furniture, you do it. Boss in the making. Industrial beds, stylish light, and office desks. 4 each. So thankfully, I do have the office desk recipe, and I can do that easily right now. I should also have the stylish bed unlocked, yes. Or industrial bed unlocked. I have plenty of stuff. Ironing is and everything. We're good. And lastly, for the other one, which I think is utility, not furniture here. There's lighter utilities in this category. The resort light. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And there we go. That's all 4. Yo, someone there. Is it finally time? Is a big kahuna over here now? Come on, buddy. Blastoise. That's all 3 of the final forms of the starters. Of the Kanto starters. We have Venusaur, we have Charizard, and now we have Blastoise. Yes! Although Ivysaur is over inside the beach area. Figure that one out later. But I do have to find out how to get War Turtle over here somehow. Well, hi there. You got some hustle in your bustle, don't you? What's got you running all over the place? Water and tall grass and the flowers too. Made the place more pleasant for all the Pokemon here. What my fine thing to do? Truly commendable. I love to help out myself. But if I tried watering all the plants, I'm likely to wash away all the hard work you've done so far. I tell you what, if there's anything else I can help with, just let me know. I'll be cheering it on in the meantime. I can't exactly have you hydro canning everything out of the way. Blastoise is a shellfish Pokemon. It has jet nozzles on its shell. This impressive Pokemon uses these jets to charge forward towards foes with all the force of a rocket. Its ideal habitat is the floating in the shade one. It also does trade, and it is a water type. Ideal habitat is human. I might just make a little shop over here, just so that way we can have some fun, you know? And we do have a little spare area over there. Anyway, on a different note, I was not expecting Blastoise to just spawn casually. Let's go ahead and place this Soul Light badge or whatever over here. Frame. 3 more, which we're about to hit the 6th one. And last but not least, the office desks. You unlock these recipes throughout your gameplay. If you get your environmental levels up and everything up, they'll be unlocked in the PC app. Basically, you want to make sure you're at least level 6-ish at this point for certain areas. My current environmental level over here, I'm not sure if I showed it yet or not in this recording. If I haven't, you already know it, but it is level 9 in the Wasteland area. There, as you just kind of like mess around in the areas, they just kind of go up on their own. You put more green, it goes up on that area. You give Pokemon housing, it goes up. Just casually play it, and next thing you know, your environmental level will just go up, and you're like, how'd that happen? Outstanding! You completed part 6 of the Team Initiation Challenge. I've always wanted to be surrounded by such high-quality furniture. I mean, no! To let Pokemon live in a place like that, of course. Anyway, here's your incredible reward. Go ahead and take it. The Marshy Badge. Great badge, isn't it? With that, you'll be able to fry eggs just the way you like them. Never mind all that. It's time for part 7 of the Team Initiation Challenge. Let's go. A washing machine, a refrigerator, and the Game Boy system. These are also items as you progress in the game you unlock. The Game Boy system I didn't show in recording, but you unlock it if you get level 5 for the environment level on Skyland. The washing machine I think is from Ridge, and the refrigerator I think is from the beach. I could be wrong on both, and they could be flipped, but either way. Future me will probably edit on that note, but anyway. This is not that hard. They are already unlocked recipe-wise for me. In fact, we go to utilities. I think they should be somewhere. Nope, it's furniture. Or not. Oh, miscellaneous. Here we go. For fridge, I think all these are Pokemetal base. If you're running low on Pokemetal, make sure you go to a Dragonite Island. You should be able to get plenty there. Before you do that, before you do that, make sure you have the powered up Rock Break ability. Or at least, if anything else, like some way of breaking the stone. If you can't break stone, you're not going to be able to mine the ore. I would recommend getting the potato-y hamburger steak. That way you can easily break stone without worry. Anyway. Get you. And you. Take note of the descriptions too. If they say things like gives a chill, warms up, or keeps things moist, or something like that, atypically that means that Pokemon with certain likes, like they like a cold area or whatever, will enjoy them. If you give a Pokemon what they like and everything, they will essentially just, well, they will essentially just be very, very happy. That'll increase their happiness and such and everything in the area. On that note, that is Mission 7 done. Way to go. You've made it all the way through Part 7 of the Team Initiation Challenge. These things are definitely necessities, no matter where you are. I've got a link cable for the Game Boy system, so let's battle when you join the team. Anyway, here's your reward for that mission. The Volcano-y badge. That badge will let you start running ideas. Oh, when you have that badge, you can eat spicier food or something. Anyway, what's really important is the next mission, because it's the last one. Part 8 of the Team Initiation Challenge. Go get 'em. Your cherished photo. Your last task is to take a photo. You just have to take one photo and bring it here. But not just any photo. Imagine you had to leave all your friends and move somewhere really far away. Say the kind of photo you want to bring with you when you go. Maybe it's your favorite scenery or your closest friends. Bring the photo yourself if you want. Anyway, bring just one photo like that. This is your final mission. Fairly simple one, but if you want to make it fairly nostalgic, what I would recommend doing is, and this is something Tom Fox did on I Want to Deny, get your favorite Pokemon. You can have up to about 5 Pokemon with you, and just make a group photo. What I'm going to do, though, instead, is not so much late. Darn holes. Not lazy, but just... Let's see about getting a security camera or something over here. Yeah, no, this is perfect. Hold on. Right around here. There we go. Because thinking about it, when we started this, everything was just all dried out. There's been so much going on with the series and everything like that, and I've been enjoying it just passively or actively as I can. This is a very fun game, I won't deny that. There's so much you can do in here. It really makes me want to go back to playing Dragon Quest II Builders. Or Builders 2, I mean. Because it's the same kind of vibe if you like the Dragon Quest series. You can interact with people, you can make things how you want them in a sense. You have more range than you think with these kind of games. And I wouldn't doubt if they have more, like, expanse later on. I mean, we have 1,000 Pokemon and we only have, what, about 300 in this game? Well, how do you know there's only 300? If you look at the Pokedex here, Mewtwo is Pokedex number 299. So what's after it is 300. I have a lot of these guys I haven't seen. Yeah. We've come a long way. We've done a lot of things. We've gotten a lot of outfits, too. I mean, I'm in a Kung Fu outfit right now. And I'll say be thankful you guys have been along for the ride, even if it's passive, active, or not. While I can't validate the price point for this game, I won't deny. Or people having to get Switch 2 for this. I apologize for people who are unable to experience this game due to the lack of funds. It is a very fun game, though. A lot of people can validate that reasoning. It sounds like a kind of ending. Well, in a way, it kind of is. You're satisfied with the photo, right? In that case, you've finally finished the entire team initiation challenge. Congratulations. Here's your final reward. The Earth Badge. Quote unquote. You've completed the team initiation challenge. Alright. With that, you're now truly one of us. It's all for a celebration. A welcome party. We'll provide the food and decorations. Sorry to ask this, but could you prepare some party poppers? Wonder one of the party poppers are your job? Come on, don't sweat the small stuff. It wouldn't really feel like a party without them now, would it? It's your first job as a new member of our organization. Get some party poppers. That's in order. Now, at this point, you should already have the party poppers unlocked. That is the area, the first area's reward for your, basically, achievements and such. I think it's not under this. There it is. Just needs one paper or one vine. All right. With all 8 badges, a master rank in trainer. Let's get the show on the road. The delivery hatch is completely full. You were able to deliver the party poppers. Hello, Smitty. Hello, Smitty. I just couldn't get in this building out of my mind, so I came to investigate a bit more. So how goes it? Did you learn anything about this building? Not really. Huh? The party poppers won't fit. Oh, Smitty. Party poppers are no good if you just shut them away. Let me show you how to use them. Here, watch this. First you grab the string tight to get ready. Come on, you do so too. Yeah, just like that. Alright, now let's pull the strings. Ready, set, pop. Oh boy. Did we do that? Emergency, emergency. We may be under attack. What happened? Did I do something wrong? No, they're hush now. Initiating emergency evacuation protocol. 3, 2, 1, 0. Blast off. Now, I mean, it's kind of obvious. I might lower or mute these things in the credits in post. So if there's generic music in the background, I apologize for that, but you know how these games can be. I'll try to keep the music at least as nice as possible, though. That's a problem for future me, though. Did you do it, future me? If you did, you're probably flipping me, past me off right now. But anyway. There's all friends from over Rocky Ridge. Dragonite just chilling. Everyone in Skyline. What? That whole building just flew away. I don't suppose I did something I shouldn't have? But you know, this is just one more surprise. I witnessed wonders after wonders since I first met you. You made houses just like the humans did, and brightened up a whole town with electricity. You held a party for everyone and started up a huge machine. Thanks to you, we Pokemon have gotten pretty skilled at acting more like humans. But I think a building as tall as that could fly up that high into the sky. Humans really can do incredible things. Do you suppose there's any chance that humans are seeing that building out there somewhere? Team Rocket's blazing up again! Senior Director Shigeru Miyamoto. And so, credits are rolling. The game comes to an end. And as the rocket flies into space, what waits it? We'll never know. But we can only hope that we did the right thing. I thank you all again for watching things so far. It's been a fun little game to kind of pass the time as I've been looking for jobs. There's a lot of things going on with this game. It was not overhyped. It was definitely fun. This game has been fun for everyone. It was a shocker to everyone. Like, they thought it would just be this one little thing that just wasn't worth the effort. But no, the developers and everything like that, they went the extra mile for a lot of this stuff. Even the seasonal event was nice. Honestly, if you're the creative type or not even the creative type, if you just enjoy playing passively or even aggressively, this game is pretty fun. Although, again, I would argue that if you are to play this game, do it in your free time. Don't rush. Don't try and get things hastily done. You can if you want to, but it just feels a little bit not as enjoyable in a sense. Oh, was our friend in the background there is getting a little bit too damaged from the space debris. But yeah, when it comes to the rest of this game and such, I'll be doing things passively. There'll be more videos to come as I show, like, even the future events. Like, I believe there's a Sableye one coming up after this in April, I think, not anytime soon. Mind you, it is the 29th, but the time this recording comes out, I mean, this recording will probably be till April, but anyway. As always, hope you guys been enjoying things. I'll let my future self kind of just edit text here and there. And I'll just be quiet for the rest of this. One last thing. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day, great life, wonderful evening or morning. Until later, take care, peeps. Hello there, little Dino plush. And a friendly little astronaut. Oh my. Quite the beater on this one, isn't it? Now, what do we have here? Must be an old time capsule. Oh! And there's our photo. Now, of course, these end credits will have a lot of stuff that we have seen. Like, this is my character as it progresses the game. I'm probably going to speed these out, not just to insult the developers and everything like that. I do appreciate the developers of the games. I don't hate them. But when it comes to showing credits at the end of things like this, they are heavily copywritten. Yep, and even my Switch 2 is basically just handling out here. So while this recording will have them, I will be editing this out. And I apologize for any commentary that annoyed people while I was talking during certain parts, or the other credit part. Again, same reason. I cannot just leave it unedited or unchanged. I'm not saying any of these tiny channels have a strike. For now, jump cut. Oh, what's this? You picked up a tablet. Assuming someone actually does complete my mission for me by getting food and furniture and all that stockpiled up, what should I do if they actually want to join our organization? I don't know if any super serious do-gooders would want to join Team R. What if they do ask to join? I guess we could let them in. Might not be so bad. I bet everybody'd be real surprised if they found out Team R built a rocket to evacuate into space after all by ourselves. We even have more than enough fuel to make it back to the planet easily after the environment calmed down a bit. Boss' plan is absolutely perfect. The boss says that the scale of the plan to get all humans in outer space at once is just too large. He said that if anything goes seriously wrong, the others might not have enough fuel to get back. Maybe we could share some extra fuel with them if that happens. Then maybe people will think, oh, Team R is actually so nice. And more people would want to join up. Either way, I bet we even make a bunch of money from it all when the time comes. Astonishing. Humans really could do the most incredible things. They didn't just build a big building like that. They even made it fly into the sky. I guess it maybe blasted off and flown away, but as I watched it go, I couldn't help but think. Somewhere, somehow, humans will see that building. I'm sure of it. And then they'll come back here. I truly believe that. So until that day arrives, let's work together with the other Pokemon here to make even a nicer place to live. So those humans will be gobsmacked to see what they're coming home to. Let's keep it up, Smitty. Important request complete. Do the team initiation challenge. You got the memories photo frame. And so, the story mode has come to an end. Given the hint by Mewtwo, if we hadn't already gone here, we would have done all 8 missions and such. 9 if you include the poppers and such. But, there is an added bonus. Oh, this place. The open sky, the fresh air, the Pokemon. It's been time since I saw them all. Hello, will you be a friend of mine? Let's talk together. Say hello to Magnemite. We've seen his evolutions, Magneton and Magnezone. Well, I haven't seen them yet, but they are here. And yet, we hadn't seen him or figured out a way to summon them. Magnemite is a magnet Pokemon. The electromagnetic waves emitted by the units on the sides of its head expel anti-gravity, which allow it to float. Its specialties are generate. It has a nice bright habitat. Electronics, metal stuff, shiny stuff, hard stuff, group activities, bitter flavors. Ultra horses or Lugia. Where did he go? Hello, hello. There's a big building up here. Why is it gone? It flew in the sky. It flew to the sky. That is difficult to believe. Incredible. The humans are making a thing of amazement. I now understand. What do you know about them? There were many humans. They looked sketchy. They did things around the building. One day, they disappeared. I went inside to investigate, but I was unable to exit. I could not exit and had no things to do, so I slept. How long did I sleep? I do not know. When I woke, I was here. When the building flew, maybe I flew out. The building was a comfortable space for sleeping. It would have been a good home. This is unfortunate. I can build you a new one. You can make a home that is like the building. Is it a possibility? If so, I would like at a large amount. Something like this. Please make it. Factory storage. So, I'm going to need a street light, medium drum, jungle cables, and control units. This is going to be the next main objective and probably your final one, really, for this story, if you will. I'm counting on you. But there's also something down here. We know that the Team R was Team Rocket. As if that wasn't a bigger hint. This is. Say hello to their secret base. One copy of Rocket Hideout. I do not see any notes here, and I don't think there's actually anything behind this. Nope. Yeah, it's a nice little hideout if anything else. Got Pokeball bed, which I think is actually its own item. Yep, Pokeball bed. There we go. So, on that note, I'll meet you guys back here once I get all Magnemite's stuff. There's a ladder leading out too, which is nice. But before I jump cut, there actually was a way you could have figured out what was down here. You didn't have to complete the mission first. If you had gone to here, or you just dug in this ground in general, you would have popped out this way and seen all this already. I don't believe Magnemite would have been here, but you have seen the secret hideout and on the disc anyway. So for now, let me jump cut and I'll meet you guys back there. So while we're signing for most of that, from over here, right to this little platform and such. If you don't want to mess with the main building or loot it and such, there is a control module here. And wires too. Let's actually loot these as well while I'm here. You never know, we can use more of them. I'll meet you guys back at Magnemite and such. Jump cut. And, well, finally, factory storage habitat. Large machine doesn't seem to work. You plug in the cords and hit the buttons. Magnemite. You did it. You made my home. Thank you. I wish to repay you. What can I do? I must think. So, your reward for completing the main story is essentially... Oh, ditto. I have an idea. Do you have interest in Magnet Rise? It will let you float around. This is very fun. You must try. You use Transform! Your final transformation, Magnet Rise. Or as we call it, Creative Mode. You learn Magnet Rise. If you're having difficulty basically like moving around while making buildings and such, this will help a lot. Wow, Ditto, your floating is skillful. You must continue to practice. You will master Magnet Rise. Magnet Rise lets you move while you're hovering in the air. You can float down by pressing L or R while using the move. Select an item in your bag and press A to spit it out. For certain items, you can adjust the number of items you spit out at once by pressing up, and redirect where you spit them by using down. If you press R, you can enter replacement mode, which allows you to swap what you want to spit out with what's on the ground. You can break what's in front of you with Y. The broken item will then be stored in your bag. If you press and hold the button to break something, you will store it in your body so you can spit it out whole. We completed Magnet request and we gained a new mode. Magnet Rise. I'm free as a bird now. What this also allows us to do, though, is if you ever seen certain blocks and everything you want to move out of the way. Like, let's see here. Is there a stone over here somewhere? Yes, there's... Not that stone. I'm looking for another stone, but you know what? I'll just do it with a tree anyway. So going down here, having it selected, hold Y. And we just stored the whole lepa tree. You can place trees and everything. You don't like a tree in a certain spot? You can move the tree now. You don't like rocks in a certain spot? You can move the rock. You can now move pretty much everything, except for structures like the windmills and such. That you have to use deconstruction or replacement and such, which you can do at the Pokemon Center. Now that we have all available moves, there's only one place we can really go right now. Well, besides Dream Island and such. Speaking of which, off screen I'll do some of that stuff as well. We need more resources and whatnot. But for now, hope you guys are enjoying things. If you have, feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe. This is Show Me Exit, and I'll see you guys later. Take care, guys.